Good morning. So I got my coffee. I just received this from the mail, Captain Fungicide. Oh my god, what a terrible point of view. Alright, so I got my coffee. I just got this from the mail, but I wanted to show you guys what I have been working on because it's starting to get colder here where we're at, and I just started getting into succulents or collecting a lot of succulents this year. I had some, but I didn't really care for them as much. So I wanted to show you guys what I have been up to. And I built this right here with help from my friend Brianna, dad, and my husband. So I built that. I just put, let me actually just show you guys. So I put the shade cloth up there. That was an extra shade cloth that I had that was supposed to be for my philodendrons in one of the greenhouses, but I didn't really get to use it, so I was like, oh, it's perfect. And because where the sun is at the moment, especially during winter, it's actually coming from this side, so I had to put another, so I had to buy this. I'm trying not to buy as much as possible so I don't have to spend as much for this greenhouse. I'm trying to make it as little cost as possible. But I had to buy that because it gets so hot. I bought this from Amazon because it does get cold here during winter, although I am not planning on heating up this greenhouse. I want to be able to close it down during winter or when it's windy, when it's cold. So I have this contraption right here that I installed so I can open it during summer and close during winter. Just basic 2x4s. And what I actually used here is a carport canopy fittings. So if you look at those fittings right here, these are all canopy fittings. As you can tell, this is a conduit, so it doesn't really rust as much, but still strong. I framed it so that it has a little bit more support. It's not the strongest, but whatever. It's just housing my succulents. I'm still messy right here. I was working here last night. I just used old pallets. We have a lot of pallets in the property because we get a lot of shipments for boxes and all of the supplies that we use for UPT. I still am very unorganized with my stuff. I put a hanging area right here. You see how it's not overly stable. It is stable, but just don't go up here and shaking everything because whatever. I also used canopy fittings down here, as you can see right there. And what else? I just made this makeshift door with just a 2x1, 1x2, whatever you call this. And the reason why I didn't actually use or bought those expensive wood, actually in the bottom I have that treated wood right there. I don't know if y'all can see. It's like that red wood. I use those in the bottom because if and when it rains here in California, then that area gets wet, so I wanted to make sure that's going to last for as long as they can. And then the rest I just used your basic 2x4s because this is going to be for succulents. I'm not really going to be having a lot of humidity here, and also I'm not going to be watering the sides, so it doesn't matter. Like I said, I still have a lot of mess. I still have a lot of plants here. I just put this up yesterday, so I have this extra grate that I had cut. I had this grate that I cut to use as a table for whenever we have to travel with the plants, so whenever we go to plant shows. So I have that for the van, but I have this like really awkward size grate that I really can't use anywhere, but I didn't get to throw it away yet, which is actually pretty cool. It's been here in the property for so long, but now I have use for them. I just had to cut some areas right here, some small areas right here, so that I can use, ow, I got pokey on my foot. So I can use these containers that have also been in the property for a really long time that I haven't found a use for. This is from IKEA, and they're just containers, so I can just hang them here for my tools, stuff like that. I'm probably gonna put the fungicide over here as well, because whatever, I don't know where to put them. I don't really have a lot of tools here. Succulents really require low maintenance, so yeah, that's what I've been up to. This is so nice, even though it's so hot. If you look over here, look at that, 92 degrees in here, but honestly it doesn't feel like it to me. The shade cloths really made a difference. I did buy a, oh my gosh, I also need to buy different pots, because look, these guys just melted in here. Am I supposed to feel hot in here? I don't feel hot. Crazy. But yeah, so I also had bought solar fans, so it's not very much. I only bought 2. They're not very strong, but I just wanted to make sure that during daytime we have some airflow moving up here, especially because heat rises and they only have openings in the bottom. So I bought some fans. I also bought some lights, so that whenever I wanted to spend time here at night, I can just turn on the lights, and that's also solar. I don't want to run any electricity here because it's too much work. And so yeah, and if it gets really hot or something that I really need electricity for when I'm here, when I'm working, here's an EcoFlow. I love this one. This is my best friend. I bring that everywhere as much as I can. It's very heavy, but it's so worth it. So anyway, that is our succulent greenhouse. Pretty cool. And I named this UPT Prickle Pit. BP for short. Look at all these beautiful babies. Oh yeah, let's see how these guys are doing. Uh-oh. I'm just keeping some humidity in there. These babies just fell off their mother plants, and I didn't really want to waste them, so I wanted to see if I can root them. Pretty cool. No roots yet. I just placed them in there recently, so what am I doing? So impatient. Oops. I got these guys that rotted, so I'm rerooting that, but I haven't. The main plant, I was able to save a main plant of this one. Where did it go? Right here. Look how healthy it looks compared to those guys. But hey, it started living, so I was happy about that. What else? Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna be bringing a lot more succulents here. Oh, one of the reasons what prompted me to do this was because all of these babies were actually in our courtyard that we just got done. It's supposed to look pretty, but I filled it up with plants. And although, hey bro, there's nothing wrong with plants, right? Mr. UPT is a little bit sad that I filled up that area with plants. Not necessarily because I filled it up with plants. What comes with plants are dirt and pots everywhere. It's just mess, because I'm very messy. I'm gonna be bringing some more stuff in here. Like I said, I just finished that last night. It's not completely finished yet, but I can start rearranging stuff here, and I can start bringing my stuff here. Those things, I don't know what they're called. I forgot the name. I can't think of it right now. But I grew them from seed, and I used cocoa husk on them. It's a stapelia. I used cocoa husk to grow them from seed, but I think it's time to pot them up in their own pots. Look how freaking cute those are. So yeah, we'll go from there. Look how messy it is down here. I need to take a walis down here and clean up. And welcome to UPTPP. Thank you for watching this video, and thank you for listening to me ramble. I haven't been in front of the mirror, so I guess this is my first time seeing what I look like. Sorry about that. Anyway, welcome to UPTPP, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.